This is an active alert, eyes open hypnosis recording. You can listen to this while seated, standing, or while engaging in some sort of physical activity, whether that's running, riding a bike, or doing something that's physical but repetitive, such as housework. So here we go. Whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it. You don't need to stop. You don't need to sit. Just stay with your task, your pace, your environment. If something distracts you, an itch, a sound, a thought, notice it and gently return your attention back to my voice. You're not trying to block anything out. You're tuning in. Ready? If it's safe for you to do this, keep your head forward. Pick a fixed spot in front of you, something stable. Lock your eyes on it. No need to strain, just hold your focus. As you stay with it, notice your attention narrowing. You're not zoning out, you're locking in. If your eyes blink or soften, that's fine. Stay with the focus. You might notice sounds, thoughts, or physical sensations. Let them be there. They're not a problem. You're not escaping, you're engaging. Your body's active, your mind's alert. You're here, you're in control. This isn't something being done to you. It's something I'm helping you do to yourself. You're choosing to focus. You're choosing to engage. That's what makes it work. Think of this as a focused state of attention, like when you're absorbed in a good movie, or when you're in the zone or in flow. You're still aware, but your mind is tuned in. Think of it as guided daydreaming. In this state, your mind is more likely to respond to suggestions you find useful. Your job is to let your analytical mind drift into the background. Suspend judgment. Just listen to my voice and imagine what I'm saying as vividly as you can. Your mind is in charge. You decide how much to embrace the suggestions. The goal is to engage your imagination to strengthen the power of your own mind. It works best when you focus on what I'm saying and picture it happening. Just allow yourself to become absorbed in your own experience and let your mind respond. In a minute, you'll hear me count from 1 to 10, and with each ascending number between 1 and 10, you're going to become even more alert, absorbed, and focused. Here we go. 1. You're getting more and more alert. 2. More and more alert, more and more active mentally, more and more focused. 3. 4. More and more absorbed by my voice. 5. 6. You're going into a completely absorbed state of hypnosis. Nothing will disturb you. Paying more and more attention to my voice and what I'm saying. 7. 8. Deeply hypnotized and alert. 9, and 10, fully energized, alert, absorbed, and focused. We're going to strengthen the part of your mind, what we call the observing self. This is the part of your mind that notices, the part of your mind that is unchanged since you were a child. Your knowledge, beliefs, fears, and thoughts have changed over the years, but the one constant is your observing self, the part of you that notices. There's another part of your mind that if you allow to take over can derail you. It's called the mammalian mind, or the limbic system. Its job is to protect you in the short term and increase your chances of survival. Its main focus is reduction of discomfort of any form or obtaining pleasure. It was very important in our ancestral past, but less important currently. It has no long-term perspective, and it tries to convince you to make decisions and take actions that will reduce pain or increase pleasure in the short term. This part of your brain can produce very strong emotions and unhelpful thoughts in an attempt to reduce immediate pain or gain pleasure. We often call these thoughts automatic thoughts. Our brain often assumes these automatic thoughts are facts and are true unless we identify them for what they are. They are just thoughts. But by strengthening your observing self, your mammalian mind or limbic system will have less influence over you. And you can guide your life to be in line with your goals and values, as opposed to your immediate reactions, emotions, fears, doubts, and negative predictions. To strengthen this part of your mind, we need to practice unhooking. This involves noticing, naming, accepting, and refocusing on what's important. For example, when someone does something to make you angry, your limbic system may take over and lead you to do or say things you regret. But you're going to have a strong observing self, which will keep you on track, living your life in line with your goals and values. Next time you experience a strong emotion like anger, you're going to do the following steps. 1. Notice and name by saying to yourself, "I'm noticing I'm feeling angry." Or if it's a thought, "I'm noticing the thought that this person has wronged me." 2. Accepting by saying to yourself, "Thank you, mind," which means that you're acknowledging that your mind is doing what it is programmed to do. The mind is programmed to do this even though it may not be helpful. We acknowledge and accept this part of our mind even if we don't like it. At this point, you are unhooked and can refocus on what's important to you or the type of person you want to be in this situation. This is when you focus on your goals and values, thinking longer term rather than reactively. You're going to do this anytime you experience a strong negative emotion. "I'm noticing the thought that," or "I'm noticing the feeling of." Thank you, mind. Now, what kind of person do I want to be in this situation? Your observing self is going to get stronger and stronger. You will be less reactive to your own unhelpful thinking and emotions. You'll be less reactive to other people pulling your strings. You're going to become solid like a tree trunk, as opposed to the leaves being flung about by the wind. You're going to do this when you feel anxiety or fear. "I'm noticing I'm feeling anxious." "I'm noticing the urge to avoid because of fear." Thank you, mind. I'm not going to avoid things because of fear. You're going to engage your observing self whenever you're feeling sad or unmotivated. I'm noticing the thought that I'm a loser, or I'm noticing I'm feeling depressed. I'm noticing the urge to avoid people, or my responsibilities, or avoiding doing things that may be good for me. Thank you, mind, for trying to protect me. But I know it's in my best long-term interest to re-engage with my life. You will no longer allow unhelpful or depressed thinking to dictate your life. Your observing self is getting stronger. Your observing self is going to kick in when your limbic system says you can't stand something, or you can't handle something, or that you can't cope with something, or that something is unbearable. I'm noticing the thought that I can't handle this. Thanks, mind. But this thought is not helping me achieve my goals or be the person I want to be. Your observing self is getting stronger day after day. You're going to engage your observing self when you catch yourself awfulizing or catastrophizing, when your limbic mind tells you it's awful, terrible, the worst, a nightmare, or ruined. I'm noticing the thought that this is terrible. I'm noticing that I'm awfulizing. Thank you, mind, for doing what you're programmed to do. What's in my best interest right now to do? You're going to notice, name, accept, and refocus on what's important every day. Your observing self will get stronger and stronger every day. You will no longer be pushed around by the world or your own unhelpful thinking or emotions. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll become more alert and aware of your body and surroundings, feeling refreshed, clear, and fully present. Here we go. 1. Starting to shift back to the present. 2. Allow your mind to internalize all the suggestions you found helpful. 3. Let your attention come back to your surroundings. 4. More aware and body re-engaging. And 5. Back to full clarity, feeling refreshed and fully present.